You're listening to the Stephen and Carrot Show with Carrot and Stephen.
Recorded from ECU Studios.
Good morning.
G'day.
How you doing, Carrot?
Fabulous, mate. How are you?
You're listening to the Stephen and Carrot Show with Carrot and Stephen.
He's done it right.
Week 4.
Week 4.
It's our month anniversary, Carrot.
Oh, it is. Yes.
Surely a cute little date.
That's
to,
exciting. Oh,
to
well.
celebrate.
Well, we are meant to catch up for a beer sometime soon, so maybe that would have to do.
Live show.
Live show from the tab?
Live show from the tab.
That's dangerous.
Speaking of the tab, events of the week.
Events of the week,
Last
yes.
night, $15 pint and palmy for me. Thursday night.
That is a solid effort.
That was very good. And I had the biggest one out of all my mates.
That's luck of the draw. You must have, yeah,
I
bit
know,
lucky there.
Chatting up the chef, the lady taking me order. She was like, shuffling the plates, gave me the biggest one.
Oh,
so.
what a legend. You better go back there.
That's it. I always got to go back there. Shout out Woodvale Tav.
Yeah, sponsor us.
Hit me up. What about you, mate? During the week, what you get up to?
Not a whole lot. I had a bit of a Battle of the Bands thing on a Wednesday night through college. So it's all the 5 colleges go head to head in a bit of a Battle of the Bands, I suppose. Well, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
And yeah, we end up coming third. So
Oh, nice.
Not-
How many?
out of 5. So about halfway. So we're average.
Yeah,
We'll cop it. I thought we played really well. I thought we did really well. Unfortunately, came in 3rd position. Would have loved to come 2nd. Would have loved to come 1st, obviously. But yeah, the other 2 were a bit better than us. So,
And it's funny, stuff like that often, in terms of like Battle of Bands, is often a popularity contest.
it
as
is,
well.
yeah. And yeah, it's
So
just about
whoever
getting
gets the most friends in there to
exactly,
vote.
and the crowd involved and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So, but no, we did well. We had a good week.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Carrot is in a band called Rich Road.
Yes.
And they have some good stuff, but we
Thank
won't
you.
harp on about that.
No, we won't harp on about that. But yeah, check us out if you're free. Anyway.
That's the most polite request for a shout out ever. But if you don't want to listen, that's
You don't have to,
fine.
like,
I won't be offended.
It's completely understandable. Like, yeah.
So, Karen, we both went to the Eagles this week.
We did. How'd
It was a
you?
good game.
Yeah, how'd you find the game?
Yeah, good. Me and Dad had such good seats. It was
Ideal.
elite.
There's
Yeah.
not a bad seat in that
That's
stadium.
true. That stadium is very good. And I think Weeks might be playing in the last week. But
Yeah, well,
we might talk about that a bit later.
we might. It was a good game for the Eagles though. They played pretty well.
Was the best game of the round.
Yeah, hands down. Yeah, the
Well,
other
it was a very
games weren't
exciting game, yep.
ideal, but bit of a story came out of it, right?
Right.
I went with my friend Steph and her family, so thank you very much for the ticket, Steph and family.
Legend.
And legend, shout out, legend of the week. Steph, we both need to go to the toilet, so I went to the toilet. She went to the toilet. I was waiting for her. I was standing there, and I was just on my phone, as you do, and there were these 2 little kids in front of me, right, just kind of walking past. I was like, oh yeah, didn't really think much of it. And then all of a sudden, Rick the Rock Eagle has just come out of nowhere and like ran towards these little kids.
Oh, no.
But because the kids were kind of out of my sight, I thought he was running towards me. So I'm just on my phone, just chilling. And then out of the corner of my eye, I see this big like Eagles mask. I'm like,
eagle.
what are you doing, bro? And then, so I had a bit of a heart skipped a beat a little bit. I thought I was going to get trampled by Rick the Rock. But he gave the kids a hug and got a photo and stuff. So.
Oh, but was he like running aggressively? Or?
Yeah, man, he was banging, hey. He was giving it.
Out for a scare.
He was out for a scare. He meant to scare me. But yeah, so that was about as exciting as the game got for me, really.
Well, you say you got scared at the game, right?
Yes.
My dad, Brian, just cannot deal
Right.
with close games of football.
Just on that note of Brian, we had a request from someone to get Brian onto the show.
Yeah, we'll have to see about that.
Is that happening? Is that a go?
Look, I wouldn't be
Undisclosed.
holding my breath.
Okay.
I would not be holding my breath to get
Surely
Brian
for
on
the tab
show.
special, we get Brian in for the show.
Yeah, look, I'm not holding my breath.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, he cannot handle close games of football, right? He sweats and like. So normally, if we're not at the game, Dad doesn't watch a lot of the games live.
Okay.
He'll record them, and then if we like win, he'll watch them.
Okay.
But if it's like a close game, he can't handle watching it live.
Just stressing.
Like he just he sweats and he's like shuffling around and fidgeting.
He must be the biggest Eagles supporter.
Yeah, but yeah, he's just I don't know.
Is it just the sport? Is it like soccer and stuff as well? Like
yeah,
he's
I
watching,
think
like,
just
footy
any close
and
game
soccer
he's
and stuff?
watching, but football
Okay.
especially.
Yeah, right.
He just panics. But it was a great game.
It
Really
was a great
enjoyed
game.
ourselves.
It was a great game. Are you looking forward to the grand final?
Yes.
I know it's not this weekend, but it's
2 weeks time.
2 weeks
3
away.
weeks time.
Yeah.
Prelim in not this weekend, next weekend, and the grand final after that.
yeah. Which actually brings us on to our next segment.
It's time.
It's time for
Mini Wins. And yeah, that our intro's in, our new intro, which we've recorded.
We did. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's really cool.
We're a really high budget show, and we know it.
Yeah, we're definitely displaying that.
But I did have a mini win.
Did have a
during
mini
the
win.
week.
Yes.
Yeah, so checking my rosters for work during the week. And they always tend to shuffle the roster first week of each month. So it's not really set for the first week. So I checked on the first of the month to see when I was working this month. I had grand final day on. Through the middle of the day.
Not ideal.
Fuming. Absolutely fuming. I was like, how am I going to switch this shift? Checked again 4 days ago. It's been taken off. The boss sent us a text. It was like, your shifts for September have been shuffled around. Check and make sure there's no problems with it.
Yep.
Checked it. No problems at all.
Oh,
Got
so
a
he's
grand
got the
final
day off. What a
Laughing.
legend.
I was actually so gutted. It's a tough week for Karen.
It's been a tough week. Mini losses.
Mini losses.
Mini loss. Yeah, had a bit of a mini loss.
What's that, mate?
I found out I had a hole in my jeans.
Oh, no.
The ones that I'm actually wearing at the moment.
Oh, so
I'm not going to show you because it's in a bit of an awkward position.
Was it a little groin hole or
It's a
something?
little groin hole.
Yeah,
And
right.
so I thought I'd follow it up. I thought I'd go into the city. I had a day off a couple of days ago, and I thought I'd go into the city and just have a bit of a look around, see if I could find a nice pair of jeans for a decent price.
Yeah.
So I went into this one shop, and I was standing in front of just the wall of jeans, and all of a sudden the lady that works at the shop, or the girl that works at the shop, she was around our age anyway. She comes up and she goes, "Oh, what colour are you after?" I'm like, "Oh, just some black ones." Like, not like set on buying a pair, but like just having a bit of a look around. Anyway, she comes back to me with like 4 pairs of the size that I want, and they're all black and all that kind of stuff. I was like, "Yeah, cool." So I like tried them on and stuff, and 3 of them were just well off, and then there was these 2 pairs that were like comfy, right? So the first one, I like tried them on. I was like, "Oh yeah, like they're really good." How much do they cost?
I don't want to hear it.
No, it's too much. It's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, close to $200. I'm like, there's no way I'm spending that much money on jeans. Then I tried on the other pair that were really comfy as well. And then, why? This is a thing. Why the jeans, rather than having a zip, they had
The buttons.
3 buttons?
Yeah.
Like,
Miss.
if you are busting,
Yeah.
absolutely busting to go to the toilet, the
No,
last
miss.
thing you want to be doing is undoing 3 buttons.
Can you imagine after a few at the
At the pub? Oh,
Yeah.
you'd never wear them jeans.
No, you struggle to get out.
I've got a little bit of a fear.
We all have fears, Karen.
We all do. Yes, we do have fears. It's I don't know if it's a fear. It's a little bit of a fear. Yeah, it's a fear.
It sounds like you're going to tell me an unusual fear. It's not
It's
like
yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you're not going to tell me, mate, I'm scared of heights.
It's not a confident fear. It's not something that I'm proud of.
What are you scared of, Karen?
Not hate. I dislike public toilets.
I don't think anyone likes public toilets.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you dislike them more than the regular human?
Look, I think so.
Does it get to the stage where you think, can I hold this till I get home when
Yeah.
you're in a public place?
Yeah.
So that's bad.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't know if that's healthy.
What really sets you off about public toilets?
Just like, who's been in there? Like, I'm not like a neat freak or anything. Like,
Yeah.
I like to keep my room tidy and stuff, and like I'm not like an overly hygienic person. Like, but like you just don't know who's been there.
Yeah, I suppose. But
It's the number 1s are okay. It's the number 2s that I dislike.
yeah, no one likes.
No one
having a
likes-
squat. I always
no.
like to hold that.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, when you said you have fear of toilets, public
I was
toilets,
going to say
especially,
that of a fear of toilet.
public toilets. I was thinking, like, I know people who are kind of scared of urinals, like dislike
Right.
urinals.
Like guys that are scared of urinals?
yeah, and that, like, don't have the problem of the split up one.
Yeah.
But it's the one when you all
Yeah.
in one urinal.
Like the big, yeah.
yeah, and they have a bit of a problem with whipping it out and
Look,
performing.
I'm a bit the
Stage
same.
fright.
I'm a bit the same.
I really have a problem with urinals as well. Urinals are confusing.
They are.
the long ones, like the big group ones, are confusing.
Yeah. There's an etiquette to it. You have to go the right way about it.
Well, often there's like a little grate, right, on the toilet, like on the urinal.
You're talking about. Yeah.
Right, dudes will all know what I'm talking about. It's like it's just kind of like a grate. I never know. Do I pee on the grate or do I stand on the grate? Do you pee or do you stand on the grate?
That's this week's great debate. Surely, do you pee on the grate?
I just never know. Nothing confuses me more.
Especially because they're quite like they're like wide rails. Like, do you stand on them or?
See, I'd say I'd stand on them, right? My common sense would be like you stand on the grates. But I don't trust anyone else to have come up with that conclusion. I want to stand on other people's piss. Right?
No, that's
It's not that I think, wait, what's better to stand on? It's like, I think it's better to stand on the grate.
But what do other people think?
Other people pissing on the grate, I don't want to stand on the grate if other people are pissing on it.
Yeah.
Someone needs to create a rule book. It needs to be...
You'd think that there'd be a sign on top of it just saying, don't stand on the grate or don't piss on the grate. It's one or the other.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard, no.
It's the old... lift or leave down the toilet seat.
Yeah.
But 1,000 times worse.
Yeah.
Because this one is just, I don't know.
Just the consequences are much greater.
And if you just like accidentally piss on the toilet seat, you can just clean it up.
Yeah.
No stress.
Bit of toilet paper.
You piss on that grate, I ain't going down to clean it up. I ain't going anywhere near that. No, the etiquette needs to be set.
It needs to be set. This needs to be a national thing. This needs to be an international thing where everyone knows the rules, everyone's clear on the rules, and everyone abides by the rules.
Well, I mean, according to ourselves, in our great Australian debate segments, we are the be-all and end-all.
We are. That's it. Ours is the final say.
So what are we saying?
I'm going stand.
Stand on grate.
I'm going stand on grate.
We're standing on grate.
We're standing
That's
on grate.
Fellas, listen
Everyone,
out.
stand on the grate.
Stand on the grate.
Don't piss on the grate.
From now on, it's done. We've settled it. You're welcome, Australia. You're welcome, the world.
The world.
You're welcome. So, Karen.
Yes.
During the week.
You've got a bit of a story, don't you?
Yeah. During the week, me and my brother, we rewatched the first Scooby-Doo movie, right?
Classic.
Now, for those who know me, those who went to primary school with me especially, I have a bit of a history of trying to bring back some, corny, ironic catchphrases, right?
Right.
So I was always like, right now, I'm back into dabbing. Because it's not cool anymore. But I was like, time to bring it back, right? Like last week I suggested doing a Harlem Shake with my mates.
No.
I'm well into that.
You're years behind.
And, when I'm sending a message to the old lady, I always write wink instead of the winky face. Just so they know, I haven't misclicked. They know that the wink's there.
The intention is to wink. It's not an accidental wink.
But in this Scooby-Doo movie, if you haven't seen it, well, watch it. It's iconic. But for those who haven't seen it, there's this scene where they go up into this like roller coaster area, and they go into this room, and there's like a brainwashing video for the monsters to teach them how to act like the youth of today. What's hanging, dog?
Yeah, right.
So there's this video. It's like how they interact in social, interactions, I suppose.
Yeah.
And it's like how to do it, how not to do it. So the first one, two guys bump into each other, and the first guy's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, man." And the second guy's like, "I'm gonna kill you, this is the end of the world." And then they're like, "Oh, but this is how you should do it." And they bump into each other. The first guy's like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, man." And the second guy's like, "No big whoop, dog."
Is that the worst thing that anyone could possibly say if you bump into them?
I'm bringing back no big whoop, dog. I'm bringing it back. I tried it at work the other day. I work at like a hardware store. So there's all these tradies. They'll be like, "Mate, whereabouts could I find like screws?" I'm like, "Mate, aisle 7. They're like, "Oh, thanks, mate. No big whoop, dog." I get the worst looks. But this isn't the first time, right?
Right.
This is not the first time I've rallied hard to bring back
a terrible trend that has gone out of fashion.
Oh, not even. But back in my primary school days, I tried to bring back zing.
Zing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
right.
someone tells a sick your mama joke. Your mama's so fat, she has her own moons. And everyone's like, "Ah!" And, like, I'm editing the podcast this week. There'll be sick MLG music in there.
Yeah,
and
right.
sirens
Yeah, I like it.
and all the boys like, zing! Like your boys behind you. They're all like, zing, boy! And it's just fire, right? But unfortunately, when I tried to bring it back the first time, Snap was a thing.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, oh, Snap.
Yeah.
And it's hard to compete with, oh, Snap.
Yeah, that
Like,
was a good one.
But Snap's gone. Snap's dead.
It's out.
right?
It's gone. It's out of fashion.
Zing is coming back. I'm bringing back No Big Whoop Dog. And I'm bringing back Zing. Well, I'm not even bringing back No Big Whoop Dog. That was never a thing. I'm creating No Big Whoop Dog, and I'm bringing back Zing.
Copyright to Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, that's
all,
true.
all right.
But I remember when I was trying to bring it back in year 6 or 7, I was trying to bring back Zing, and I can't remember what happened, but I was at like a carnival, a faction carnival, and some teacher gave me an absolute burn, right?
Oh.
Like they absolutely zinged me.
An absolute zinger.
And then they looked back at me, like all the kids were like, oh, you know, they're holding each other back. Pretty embarrassing. But the teacher then, as he's walking away, turns back and looks at me and goes, oh, how do you kids say it? Zing? I was like,
No.
end of career. I'm out.
You dropped out after that. That was it.
That was it. Yeah, I was done.
Last day of school.
But I'm telling you now, Karen,
No
bringing
Big Whoop
back
Dog.
Zing, and I'm bringing to light No Big Whoop Dog.
Are you putting money on it? Are you investing in your...
Look, I've never been successful before.
Okay.
But it'll happen this time.
You'll give it a
surely.
crack, yeah.
I'm not enough of a trendsetter for it to...
But you got to be optimistic about it, you know?
I suppose.
That's the thing. As soon as one person catches on, it's the...
But you're like a stylish guy, so if you said it, people
look.
would catch on to it.
Look, that's definitely not true.
But because I'm saying it, everyone's like, nah, man, miss me with that.
no, that's cringe, bro. That's cringe.
It's time for Stephen and Karen's Great Australian Debate.
Great Australian debate this week.
Yes. We had a bigger response than I thought, and it was very, very one-sided.
Very one-sided.
I was not expecting that. So, yeah, there was actually a lot of people that I thought were going to vote for clubs.
Who voted pub.
Who voted for pubs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so shout out Leonard again for that question.
thank you very much. It was a great question.
And it was way more one-sided.
It was. I'm just getting the results up now, actually. It was just like, I wasn't expecting it
50
to be...
odd to 15
Yes,
odd or
something like that. It was very, very, very one-sided.
That was smashed.
But there was something in there that surprised me a little bit.
Caught your eye, did it?
It caught my eye.
Yeah, right.
My mum, who is probably listening to this, she
Shout
voted
out
for...
Karen's mum.
Shout out to Mrs. Karen's mum. Thanks, Anna, mum. She voted for clubs.
Clubs. Your
My
mum voted clubs.
voted for clubs. Right. Mum, is there something that you're not telling me?
Surely we invite her out one night on the clubs.
55 to 21 was the actual ratio.
55-21. Yeah, right.
Mum, is there... Well, one, does Dad know that you're going out clubbing?
Yeah.
2, is he going out with you? And 3, why aren't I invited?
Yeah, well, you flip and leave home. You leave from
Yeah,
Bunbury.
she's going to have fun somewhere.
And now your folks are like, time to go clubbing. What even clubs are there in Bunbury?
Oh,
Nothing.
look, there was this one called Exit. I don't know if it's changed names now because there was a whole debacle about how it went down and all that kind of stuff. So there was one. Whether it's still
Yeah,
there or not,
right.
I don't know. Never went.
Catch you next week. Mrs.
Yeah.
Karen's mum at Exit.
At Exit. We'll be there. It's
We'll
going to be a good
there.
night.
And it's funny you mention that as well. I did see that my ex-girlfriend's mum put clubs as well.
Mums love clubs.
Mums love clubs. It's the old every year cheek, you know,
Yes.
like bar
Yeah.
/ club, I suppose.
Yeah.
That is cheek. Every year on Mother's Day, they do bring your mum to cheek.
No way.
And they do like a competition. It's
No
like,
way.
Like hook up with a MILF or have you.
Oh, no. That is just bad for society.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a filth night, but
As if cheek isn't filthy enough in itself.
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
go and have a night like that.
cheek is onto it. They know mums love the clubs.
Mums love clubs. There you go. Well, we should hand them that vote. We should hand them those results and just say,
Yeah, yeah.
look, there you go. There's your answer. So, very surprising result. We have one for this week.
Yes, we do.
We do.
From Reese.
Your boy.
Who's a mate of mine. And he had a debate between 2 songs.
Yes.
2 Aussie classics.
Right.
I believe it was Horses
Yes.
by Dale Braithwaite.
That's the one.
One What's the other one? You're the Voice? Was that the other
Johnny
one?
Farnham.
By Johnny Farnham, is that right? Were
Yes.
they the two? Yeah. So You're the Voice or Horses?
Yeah, look. I'll let you answer this one first.
Right.
What
Yeah,
would you
shout
go
out
for?
Reese again.
Thank you very much for that, Reese.
And surely more people have debates to settle at home, so comment them in on the poll this
Let
week.
us know. There's
Yeah.
plenty out there.
There is plenty out there. I think... Should I give you my prediction on who I think will win as well?
Yeah. I'll give you that.
I think the Horses will win.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Voice is a better song.
Yeah.
I feel like the Horses has got that Shannon Knoll-esque meme
Yeah, it's a meme-worthy song.
tag, yeah.
Yeah.
But up until that chorus, that song is mediocre,
Yeah.
right?
At best.
Yeah.
It's a dreadful song.
Until
It's
the
a
chorus,
dreadful song.
which everyone knows and just sings. The Voice is by far a better song.
Yeah.
So my vote would go to the Voice.
Yeah.
Wiener Greens?
No.
No.
I think, because, right, so this is for, like, if you're out and a song comes on, which one do you get around more? Or is this, like, which is a better song?
I don't know. How's it worded? Is it just worded which Aussie classic?
Yeah, which Aussie classic?
Flip.
Look, I'm going to go with the Horses because it's when that chorus comes in, it hits hard.
Yeah.
It hits hard. Like, it's not a good song, and I hate singing it. But if you're at a pub, having a couple of beers, and that song comes on, you got to sing along.
But I feel like the Voice is always the same.
It is.
It just doesn't get played as much. I feel like it had the
yeah.
same exposure as
I think, yeah.
Horses. It would be equally as much
Right. Stephen's theory
of
of
a
the week.
staple.
I like it.
I don't know who decides which of these Aussie songs get the, this legend
The
status or
extended
whatever.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Who decides it gets brought back, but I think The Voice is by far a better song. And the chorus is equally as recognisable and
It
equally
is.
as singable.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
They're both belters. You can't sing them quietly, either
No.
of those songs. You have to get them out.
You definitely do. And they're one of those, they're both songs that come on every time you're out. Doesn't matter where you are,
Yeah.
they'll come up. So I'm going to go with the Horses. You're going to go with the Voice.
Yeah. So we're
You're with
split
the Voice.
this
We are
week.
split this week. It'd be interesting to see what kind of results we get.
I need a win after the first week I lost.
Yeah, you're one down. We're keeping
Although I
tally.
have predicted, I feel I'm the underdog this week.
Going into this week's
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. So just have your say in the poll. We'll post it this afternoon when
Yeah.
the podcast goes up. Keep your eye out for that. Let us know what your favourite one is. And if you have any suggestions for future weeks, for next week, I should say,
Yeah.
let us know.
Comment them.
Comment them.
We'd love
send
to
us a
settle your
message.
debates.
We love settling debates. It's our favourite thing to do besides
Debating each other.
debating against each other.
Nah, yeah, genuinely send them in. We'd love to hear them.
Thank you very much.
So, Karen,
Yes.
I've noticed something. I'm not happy.
Hit me with it.
I'm not happy with a fundamental flaw in our society at the moment.
Okay.
I don't think anyone genuinely wants to be polite anymore.
Okay.
I don't think anyone does anything out of genuine politeness.
What is your reasoning for this?
I feel as though everyone does something because they want other people to think they're polite, to think they're good people.
Right.
But they don't do it because they genuinely care about the other person.
Okay.
I caught myself out doing this, right?
Oh.
I caught myself
So it's
out
not a
doing
problem
this.
with society, it's a problem with yourself.
No, but I can't be the only one.
Right.
So I was at like a crosswalk, right? Like just a zebra crossing.
Yep.
And there was, cars going past in and out of the car park, etc. And a car stops so I can walk past, right? Now that's a very nice thing to do.
That's a genuinely nice thing.
You got to give him a wave and stuff
Yeah.
because I'm fired up. I'll talk about that after.
Okay.
So the car stops for me. And I'm like, all right, I got to reward this. Nice behavior. But instead of like running across, I do a little fake jog, which is the same speed as my walk. You just act like you're going quicker just to show them you care. I don't care. I'm not moving any quicker. If I did care, I'd move quicker.
You'd actually run.
But instead, I'm just like, you know what? I'll make him think I'm genuinely happy. And everyone does it, right? Everyone does the old, like...
I do it.
Little jog.
I do it.
It's the same when you walk past the TV.
Yeah.
When someone else is watching. And you're like...
Do the polite little skip.
Yeah, I'll do a little shuffle through. And like, it's not quicker. It's not quicker. You're not helping anyone.
Not at all.
But everyone's just like, I got to make them think I'm doing something polite for them. I spoke earlier on this train of thought now about giving someone a wave when they let you walk past or whatever, just a bit of politeness.
Yeah.
Nothing fires me up more than not getting that wave.
Yes. You know what gets me?
What gets
And
you?
the finger's out now. I'm really getting into it. I'm fired up. The worst thing, right, is when you're driving and you're in the left-hand lane and someone's trying to pull out, right?
Yeah.
To get on the same road as you. So they're going left onto the thing. And there's no one, and you're in the left lane.
Yeah.
And you move into the right-hand lane for that person to move out.
Yeah.
Right.
That's genuinely nice thing.
Genuinely nice thing to do. Common courtesy. And you don't get a thanks, mate. You don't get a thumbs up. You don't get anything.
Yeah, it's the worst.
I wouldn't move over for you if you're not going to wave at me. Simple as that.
Yeah,
It's the whole reason.
people don't want to be polite for the sake of being polite. This is what I'm talking about. People want to be polite so other people know they're polite. What's the point of being polite if no one goes, wow, thanks for being polite, mate?
Exactly.
Like genuinely, if some bloke waved at me, you let him in front of you or whatever for merging and just, genuinely nice thing.
Yeah.
And, if he gives me a wave, I'll give him back a good old no big whoop dog.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's pulled it out.
And just give him the old thank you. But
Zing.
I feel the zing when they don't wave. But no, I genuinely feel as if in society no one cares about being polite for the sake of being polite.
No.
I feel like a lot of things people wouldn't do if it went unnoticed.
Yes. Prime example, people that go on missionary trips.
Yeah,
and
right.
They're like, look at me,
all about
I'm like helping all these kids and stuff. It's like, are you doing it because you actually want to help the kids, or do you just want to be seen as a nice person?
Yeah, no, I hate it. I remember I had a big discussion about this with my ex-girlfriend because I was fired up in the car. I was like, I let some people walk past, didn't get a wave, and I was like, that's a joke. I was like, you're a joke of a human being. Like, give me a wave. And she was like, they shouldn't have to wave. Like, you should just let them through for the sake of letting them through. And, they don't have to wave to you. They have right of way because it's a crosswalk.
Yeah.
Like, yes, they have right of way, but you still give a wave.
You do. It's just a nice thing to do.
Like, it's just common courtesy to give a wave.
It is. It works both ways as well,
You just give me a wave because I didn't run you over.
Exactly. You better be grateful that I didn't run you over just then.
No, I genuinely, nothing gets me more fired up than not getting a wave.
No.
And I always make an effort to wave. Especially when you merge, sometimes it's hard. You don't know if to wave right hand, but they won't see you behind, so you wave middle hand. And
Yeah. Look, I'll give you that. It's tricky to know because you want them to see that you've waved at them.
You have to let them know.
It's the whole point.
Because if everyone stops waving,
Society just turns.
Yeah, everyone stops allowing people in.
Yeah.
And the world just collapses.
That's it.
Like, no one can merge anymore. No one can drive. Bring back the wave. Save the wave.
Save the wave. Hashtag save the wave.
That's our campaign. Because without the wave, society just crumbles.
Now, Stephen.
Now, Karen.
I made a bit of a mistake this week.
Made a bit of an error, did you?
Bit of an error. Not my finest moment, okay?
Tell me what's happened.
Now,
Talk me through it.
When I was younger, I remember having Promite.
Promite?
Have you heard of Promite before?
No.
It's like an alternative to Vegemite.
See, my family's actually not that poor.
Right.
We actually don't live in Bunbury, and we actually are from middle class. So.
Yeah, look, I'll give you that.
Sounds like Marmite or something.
It's pretty much, it's very similar to Marmite.
We did have Marmite. I'll give you that. Yeah.
It's very similar to Marmite. It's actually more expensive. Promite is actually more expensive than Vegemite.
No way.
It is.
I've ripped you here.
Because it's for the professionals. That's why it's called Promite. No, I don't know.
Is it genuinely more expensive?
Yeah, it is. It's not cheap.
Yeah, right.
So I remember having it when I was young and going, oh yeah, this guy's alright.
Yeah.
So years and years and years passed. I probably first had it when I was about 8. I'm now 19. So I ran out of Vegemite last week and I thought, geez, right. I need Vegemite.
Yeah,
so I went
to go to
you got to go to shops. So I went to the shops and none of the Vegemite was on special. Not that matters a whole lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just kind of put me off for a little bit. I was like, hey, because every morning I have Vegemite and butter on either toast or crumpets. Vegemite and butter on crumpets is the best thing ever. If anyone hasn't tried it, do it.
Look, I don't like crumpets, so you can miss that if you want.
But like crumpets. You got to try it.
I don't like crumpets, so I'm definitely not trying that.
But you have to try it.
Right.
So
But what Karen's saying is his Vegemite decision's a big deal to him.
it's a big deal. Like this is a daily thing. that
Every morning he's got to deal with this decision.
It's a part of my life. So I none of the Vegemite was on special. So I was like, look, I'm just going to buy Promite because I remember having it once and it was pretty yummy. So I bought it, went home, woke up the next morning, and it was time for my Vegemite, Promite, I should say, Promite and butter toast. So I got put the toast in, all good, put the butter on, melted, lovely, through the bread, and then got out the Promite and put it on. I was like, geez, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be so good. Because the first time I had it was amazing. And they must have changed the recipe or something because I nearly vomited. I threw 2 bits of toast out.
Jeez.
And ended up having cereal. So that was my big mistake of the week. Big mistake.
So what are you doing with the jar?
So I gave it to my mate because he eats it.
Oh, real?
And I went back to the shops the next day and bought a jar of Vegemite because I couldn't deal with a week without Vegemite.
It's got to be just, I don't know, some things just seem better when you're younger, I suppose.
Yeah, and taste buds change as well.
That
It's one
is
of those
true.
things. I don't like tomatoes. I've never liked tomatoes, and I'm kind of waiting for my taste buds to change because I feel like tomatoes like one of those crucial things that you should be able to eat.
I feel like
But a lot of people don't like tomato.
it's unacceptable to not eat tomato past the age of 9.
Right.
Like before then, it's kind of cute.
That's like
It's cute to be like picky with your vegetables and stuff.
But
Once
after
you
that,
reach
just
like
eat it.
9 or 10,
Just
it's like
eat it.
grow up, mate. Grow up and eat vegetables. Go 2 and 5.
I still have mates that don't eat the crust of their bread.
Yeah, see,
That's yeah. Look,
I have a mate who flipping when we went to Melbourne. We went on a Melbourne trip. Every night was kind of we'd fight because you're in a different city and we don't want to cook and stuff.
Yeah.
So every night you find like a Monday night steak deal or a Tuesday night steak
Yeah, you
deal
do.
or a palmy deal or something, right? And this kid, he knows who he is. I'm calling him
if
out.
you're listening, you know who you are.
Every night he'd ask for his like palmy or for his steak and chips without salad.
No.
He'd like literally tell the person, he's like, no salad. I don't want a salad.
Right.
He's a self-proclaimed picky eater.
Yeah.
Like, so we ordered Chinese not long ago, and he was like, guys, I'm just a picky eater. So he had like ham and pea soup and like
What?
plain chicken or something from Chinese.
Oh, why? Think of the variations that you can get when you get Chinese. Not that I have it, because I eat Italian.
Here we go again.
The debate is on.
No, but see, when you're younger, it's kind of cute to not eat vegetables. But even
Yeah.
now, my brother was always the vegetarian who didn't eat vegetables, right? It was
Right.
like, because he's been vegetarian most of his life.
Yeah.
But he was never like a big vegetable eater. So it was like always hard to feed him. But even now, to his credit, he's like, mate, I gotta grow up and eat vegetables.
He's starting to learn.
So now he's just eating vegetables, right? He's like to mum, he's like, oh, nah, this time when you cook my quiche, don't take the tomato off, leave it on.
He's
like
putting big boy boots
yeah,
on.
yeah.
now.
He's like, it's time to grow up. And, it's good. Because past a certain age, it's not cute anymore.
It's not cute. What is the cutoff? 9, you said.
Yeah, maybe a bit older than that.
I think.
I feel once you get to high school,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
gotta start eating veggies. Like, no excuses.
Yeah.
You can't have dino snacks and like little chicken nuggets for lunch every night.
Yeah,
like,
no.
bring back dino snacks though.
Yeah.
Did
what a
you have
throwback.
dino snacks?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, bring
I
back
did.
dino snacks.
Yeah, that's a bit. Can you still buy them?
I don't actually attend primary school anymore.
Very
So-
true. Very true.
So not sure. But the whole thing is, going a bit off topic, but I don't think you can anymore because I know my primary school, after we left, did the whole healthy menu change.
Well, they did that in
schools
year
are doing,
3.
right?
They did that
Oh,
in year
right,
3.
so
for
you
next-
didn't even get that.
So the first 2 years of primary school were great. We're getting raspberry twists and all these
Yeah,
lollies and
yeah.
stuff. And then come year 3, you can only get slinky apples.
Well, I remember, my parents had a sook because they were like, mate, our kids only get like a school lunch like once a year for their birthdays.
Yeah.
If they want a flippin' pie, let them
Let
eat
them
a
get a
pie. like we can cook them a flippin' ham and sandwich, Like,
Yeah.
So Dad wasn't too impressed with that, but yeah, gotta eat your vegetables
You do. Lesson learnt. Eat your veggies, kids. And
Yep.
eat your crust as
and
well.
eat your tomatoes.
Did you eat crust?
I always ate crust. Yeah,
Exactly, me too. That's
Look at
curly
our hair.
I was going to say curly hair. That's it.
Look at our
That's
hair.
it.
I had a mate during the week who said we should change our podcast name to Curly Head Schmucks.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's a lot easier to say than our name at the moment.
Well, look, no, I do mind it because it's a bit of a dig. But he was like, "You both have the same hair. I love it."
Yeah, right. Shout out to Oh, mate.
Yeah,
Thank you very
yeah.
much for the suggestion.
Old Goffy.
Good old Goffy.
Yeah, no, the support's been great again this week.
Mm-hmm.
Just people reaching out and
It's great. Keep it up.
yeah, no,
Appreciate
genuinely, we love to hear all the support.
Tell us what we're doing wrong.
Well, yes, I'm sure there's plenty. Let us know.
Funny you mention that, actually. I phoned up my dad to just have a bit of a chat in the week. And I was like, oh, have you listened to the podcast? And he was like, yeah, I listened to it on Friday when you released it. And I was like, yeah, cool. And I was like, oh, what do you think? And he was like, oh, I'll tell you when you get home.
No,
It's not good. It's not good.
We haven't got a fan.
No, we haven't got a fan. But keep listening, Dad. It will get better.
Weekend this week, footy.
Yes. Couple of games. Who have we got?
Your boys are playing tonight.
Yes, we are.
You're playing Melbourne.
We are playing Melbourne tonight. 5:50.
I reckon you guys are going to lose.
I think we are.
I apologise, but
I apologise on my own behalf. I feel like we're going to lose. We're going to go 2 down.
I just
in the
feel
finals.
like I think Jimmy Bartell said during the week, pardon me, that he thought both Hawthorn and Collingwood were going to go out in straight sets.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think, yeah. I don't think Collingwood are going to beat the Giants. Giants were very surprising.
Mate, I
I
told
did
you.
not. Yeah,
It's such a good side.
You've done a great job.
Well, it's the only tip I got right. Like flipping,
Is it?
me flipping Multi was wrong that first
Oh.
week, and
No,
Nah.
it's not ideal. Not a good way to start the week.
yeah, I can't claim to be an expert because me guesses are out there and they're not right. But no, I think GWS are one of the top sides.
Yeah, I was not expecting them to play the way that they did. They played amazing. Oh, well, not amazing, but they played very well.
Also, if that game's that Eddie had, I reckon Sydney win. Sydney
Yeah.
have been awful at the SCG this year. I don't know why.
They have been.
But that's our 2 tips for the week.
That's it. Yeah,
We both agree on
The two
Melbourne
away
to
teams.
win and
Well,
Melbourne's away.
Melbourne,
but,
yeah, away.
Melbourne and GWS both to win.
Yep. Yeah,
Easy.
easy.
Done.
That's it.
Oh, well, guys, thanks for listening to another week.
It's been delightful.
It has been delightful.
It's been a very.
And like we said before, keep messaging and letting us know what we're doing right and doing wrong.
If you got in any ideas, let us know.
And the support also, I feel I speak for both of us when I say the support drives us
100%.
to do better and to
Yep.
do more and
Definitely.
try and, really have a go at this thing.
Mm-hmm. Give it a crack.
Oh, well, thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
We'll chat to you next week.
Sounds lovely.
Bye.
Bye.
The Stephen and Kerrod Show with Kerrod and Stephen.